Yeah, I'm Big Kev from Western Ave, Rollin 90s neighborhood Chris.
I'm Pookie Twin, West Side, Rollin 90s, Western Avenue.
Kev Mac video, you know this is for sure. Kev Mac video, open your soul, represent your ghetto, baby. Kev Mac video, you know this is for sure. Kev Mac video, open your soul, represent your ghetto, baby. For the dime moves and the lokes, for the 6-4s on spokes, for the OGs that did a dime, came back around on parole.
For the homegirls with the scrap game.
Lil' homies that gang bang, from Pelican Bay to YA, rearrange your mind frame. Yeah, I know what you been through. Shit, you had to go tend to. Your mama gave birth on the turf.
I was the founder. I created Conan Pocket in my mother's garage.
I had a lot of, lifting weights, and I was on swole. They started calling me Big Miz.
Original Stutter Box, East Side 5, who's Pebble on Bishop, Mid City Gangster Bloods.
Kev Mac video, you know this is for sure. Kev Mac video, open your soul.
This is
represent your
only
ghetto,
the beginning.
baby.
What street did you grow up on, Cadillac?
Grew up on 91st and Arbor,
What year did you land over there?
1965.
And when you landed over here, what gangs was over here?
West Side Crips.
Who lived in the area?
Maurice Moe, OG Moe, Nedrick Neckbone, Teardrop, Earl Cobbs, and Crispy, James Connors.
What about the Cody Brown guy we hear about?
Yeah, Cody Brown, he's a G from the hood. Very reputable. He's from the other side of Western.
So Cody Brown wasn't on this side of Jesse
Yeah.
Owens?
Yeah, he's on this side. However, I live on the other side, which at one time we used to be this side, that side. But as far as Western Ave, Cody Brown is really like the epitome of Western Ave.
And what gang was Cody Brown from?
Cody Brown was original West Side. Then when the 90s came in, he was one of the first 9-0s.
He wasn't from United Underground at one time?
For a second, but he's not known to be. He's not known for that.
What year did Jesse Owens Park area go from West Side to 9-0? What year was that?
That was around 75, 76, right within there, and it was West Side 90s. It wasn't 90s Gangsters. They didn't put the Gangsters on till really 77. That's when they became 9 Gangsters. I started banging in 76, and at the time I started banging, it was West Side 90s. The next year, I remember it was after the Funk Festival. Back in 77, that's when we became Gangsters.
Who were the founders of West Side 90s?
Marcus Baker he's the one that put it down. As far as he's about the G.S. you could go back, and he's the one who really put the gangster on 9-0.
Where did he stay at?
He stayed on 96, right across the street from the park.
Tell us about Big Mo.
Maurice. I was a kid when he got killed. Another thing, I have a brother named Mo also, which everybody always mixed Maurice up with my brother Mo, because my brother Mo, he was a reputable. He got killed in 72, but Maurice got killed in, I think it was 75. However, when I was younger, the only thing I heard, it was a thing with families. This new thing that I'm hearing about it being one of the homies, I never heard it till this year.
Yeah, I'm hearing this was the first Crip on Crip killing. Was Mo.
Well, Back then at that time, it wasn't known. Everybody had it that it was Inglewood families.
Where did this happen at?
The liquor store right on 92nd and Western.
About the boy Daryl Oates, did you know him?
Yeah, I knew. I knew him. I ran into him a couple of times.
Was he really from Nine O Gangster?
Um, he claimed it.
Did Daryl Oates stay in 9-0 hood?
He stayed here for a moment. On 92nd between Luthellen and Halls. However, he was out the hood, but he was steadily coming to the hood. Like as far as the Western Ave 90s, it's a lot that we had that was claiming but not banging.
Let me ask you this: when y'all went from West Side 90s to 9-0 Gangster, you guys in some type of relationship or alliance with the A-Trade Gangsters? Why did y'all choose Gangsters at that time?
Because it sounded good.
It sounded good. So y'all wasn't intermingling with St. Andrews Park at the time?
The thing about it is we used to hang at St. Andrews Park with the gangsters, but one thing about us and the gangsters, we always had tension. The thing about it is they always outnumbered us 100 to 1. However, we stand, and as far as like me, I went to LaSalle Elementary. The other side of Western, we went to LaSalle Elementary. There is majority of A-Trade gangsters. And by being like that, I grew up with them. However, me growing up with them, we still had bad blood. However, I knew a lot of them. The majority of the 9-0 gangsters went to Manhattan. It's a handful that went to LaSalle. LaSalle was A-Trade gangster school. And that's where I went because I was a block away from LaSalle.
So what was the border of 9-0 Gangster when it started? What was y'all borders?
From Manchester to Century, from Normandy to Van Ness.
That's St. Andrews Park up in there.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was ours.
On one side.
No, I didn't.
I've never heard of them.
Are any of the OG 9-0 Gangsters, do they go far back to Sportsman Park Boys days?
As far as like Marcus Baker, yeah.
So were any 9-0s originally Sportsman Park Boys?
Yeah, Cody Brown, Kerry Brown, Marcus Baker, Cheney, Owen Ferguson.
So there's a direct link from 9-0 to Sportsman Park.
Right. This has always been 9-0 Spark.
What year did the park change from Sportsman Park to Jesse Owens?
It happened the year before the Atomic Dog show up here. I think that was about between 82 and 83.
I'm going to ask you about the merger with the other 9-0s. What year was that and why?
It was 1983. I was still going to Washington. And as far as being a 9-0 gangster or being a 9-0 Hoover, when we ran into the enemy, which damn near was every Crip set in Los Angeles, they didn't look at it as if he was from 9-0 Gangster, from 9-0 Hoover. We murdered in 83. I was still going to Washington High. Thing about it is, I fucked with the 9-0 Hoovers. However, I'm a 9-0 Gangster, but I still fucked with them. However, they had like half-ass issues about fucking with us. But the thing about it is me dealing with them, and at the point the homie Red that came to the hood, he dealt with them, and me and Popeye and Lil Donut went to school together. we both having issues on both sides with the same enemies. So we're the same as far as the same ones. You know, we came together and thought we need to get together and, you know, we need to get together and be allies because it's no reason for us to be tripping and arguing and fighting with each other because we fighting the same thing and we are the same thing. If you take the Hoover off, you take the Gangster off, we still gonna have the same enemies. It doesn't matter.
Let me ask you this then. When did y'all drop the Gangster off, and when did they drop the Hoover off, and officially become one gang?
1983, the day before Too Sweet got killed.
All right, when y'all dropped the Gangster off and dropped the Hoover off, what was the name of the new gang?
It was West Coast. However, and we were over here West Coast for a very short time.
So was there some kind of meeting that you guys had to make it formal, the merger?
As far as the merger, yeah, it was right here at Sportsman's Park.
And that was in '83?
Yeah.
So what year did y'all throw the Rollin on it and the NHC on it?
Well, the Rollin has always been on 9O. However, you know, everybody knows about the 9XO, you know, for 9O, but it's always been Rollin 90s, and that's how it started off, West Side Rollin 90s.
So y'all didn't have no meeting in '88 or '89 and threw the Rollin and the N-Hood on it?
No, the N-Hood got threw on in '86, '87, right after Hazel Eyes got killed. After Hazel Eyes got killed, about 16 of us, we all caught murders. And they opened 4,700 for the 9-0s. So we're all in there, both sides, and, you know, they was to the point of pushing West Coast neighborhood, West Coast Rollin 90 neighborhood. However, it wasn't official because we still not officially clicked up.
Why did they make 4,700?
Hold on a second.
Thing about it is in '86, when Hazel Eyes got killed, about 16 or 17 of us caught murders. So we were so deep in the county that they opened 4,700. So at 4,700, anybody that's from 9-0, if you're from this side or from that side, you going off in there. However, I was down in Sacramento. I was running from the one I had. I was down in Sac. I messed around, caught one in Sac. After I finished that in Sac, they brought me back down to LA. And it went to the point of, you know, bunch of reputables, me, Ghost, Spody, Little Donut, Mouse. We're all up in there, and everybody's knowing because I was kind of like an instigator and also a pusher as far as the 9-0 Gangster situation. Even when we was clicking and connecting, if I got a hair up my ass, we be at a party and I just go, nigga, this 9-0 Gangster, just for a squabble. Just to kick some shit off, just so we can get down. So it was to the issue, it was several of us that we wasn't accepting turning neighborhood with them. We was cool with the neighborhood, but we wasn't finna say we're gonna.
So the West Coast 9-0s turned neighborhood first?
Well, they didn't turn first. They was wanting to claim that they was trying to put it together to where they fully didn't have it, and they didn't want to do it until we all came together.
I'm trying to get to the official date when y'all turned neighborhood, and where was this at?
When we turned neighborhood, I was still in the pen. The homies had something up here at the park.
We had a meeting right here. We had a meeting first over here. They had a meeting over there. And they came over here deep as a motherfucker. Crip the fuck down. Them niggas was in motherfucking big ass Samsung trucks. Blue rags on their motherfucking head, canes, bats, all that shit. Crip down. That's that shit I like.